There's a magnet on the top of your framing hammer, so you can put a nail right inside. It's not going to fall off. Easily drive this nail into hard to reach places. If you want to make a straight cut, take your speed square on your mark and let the fence of your saw run across it. If you want to take a straight piece of wood and make it actually bend around a radius, make a series of cuts not all the way through across the back. Set your blade depth to where it's not all the way through the board. When cutting through ply without any tape on it, this is what happens. We're going to put a couple pieces of tape and then do our cut and see the difference. If you're making a lot of the same cuts, make sure to put marks on your miter saw and on your table so it's easier to make consistent cuts. If you don't have a tape, there's notches in your square. So let's say I want to do a 3-inch mark, slide it down your wood. There it is. Typically screwing on the edge of a piece of wood will split out on you. To prevent that, take a hammer and tap the end of the screw. This will prevent it from splitting. Fun way to do a burn look is with a torch. Get some wood oil product to put over that burn and it'll make it pop. In order to find the center of any width, angle your tape to a number easily divisible by 2. In this case, I'm going to do 8 inches and mark 4, 3 1/4, 3 1/4. In order to make a perfect circle, we can drive a nail or a screw at whatever center point. We're going to take a string, loop it around that nail, then take a pencil and make a couple loops around your pencil. Another way to make a circle is with a tape. Lock the tape at whatever measurement you want to make your circle. Set it right there, take your pencil, and just go around. You could also take a square, set it right in on the pivot mark there, and go around. Okay, to actually cut the circle, we're going to use a jigsaw and come at an angle and then cut around. In order to mark the center of this guy, we're going to make a little jig out of 3 screws, a little piece of wood, blue tape, and a square. First, I'm going to mark center of this, so we're going to go 3 1/2. Then we're going to come 1 1/2 on each side. Then we're going to get center this guy. Now I'm going to wrap these with blue tape just so that they don't scratch your wood surface. Slide easy. Now once you have these done and taped, flip it over and we're going to drive this all the way through just so it sticks out the bottom. You can see it barely sticking out the bottom right here, which is going to score the center of the wood. So put it on, twist it, drag down. that's our center mark. I'm going to try to hide a screw and first chisel back the top. We're going to take some glue. Try to get as much in here as possible. Now we're going to take a clamp. All right, now let's take this clamp off that it's dry. Get a sander, clean this up. In order to hang this battery up, or any picture really, you can take some blue tape, lay it across the top, and poke the holes out. Line that up here. Drive 2 screws right where you punch those holes. Take the tape off and hang it. Works every time. If you want to make a 45, you can take your square again, hold it up against your cut. All right, and the last hack is to make sure you subscribe to this channel and check out these other videos.